This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, the FTDs are out of control, and they're just breaking records every single day, but somehow the DOJ, the FBI, the SEC, the DTCC don't see anything that requires an investigation. And this is why these bad actors are fighting me tooth and nail in the court to turn over that trading data of AMC, GME, MMTLP, and a whole lot of other stocks that they're manipulating, because that trading history is going to be the smoking gun that exposes a majority of the fraud and corruption in the market. For fiscal year 2024, they already have more than $6.6 trillion in FTDs, failure to deliver, counterfeit shares. Yet somehow the DOJ, the FBI don't see anything that warrants an investigation. They're doing on average about $26.9 billion a week in failure to deliver, which means $26.9 billion a week in counterfeit shares. And who is holding them accountable? Absolutely nobody. Could you imagine if they were moving $26.9 billion a week in counterfeit Gucci bags, counterfeit Louis Vuitton bags, counterfeit Mercedes Benzes? What would happen? There would be a joint task force looking for these bad actors and putting them in handcuffs. But somehow, in the financial industry that we call the United States of America, you can create billions of counterfeit shares every single day. AMC, GME, MULN, NEO, MMTLP, and a whole lot of other companies, and nothing happens to you. No other industry would you be allowed to create counterfeit merchandise of that industry and not be indicted and not be arrested. But somehow, because these bad actors donate so much money to the politicians, and the politicians appoint the heads of these agencies, they can continue doing this every single week with no repercussions whatsoever. This is absolutely crazy. Can you imagine any other industry where you're failing to deliver $26.9 billion a week and nobody sees a problem? Nobody sees anything that warrants an investigation. This, in my opinion, is further overwhelming evidence of the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. And the SEC knows what's going on, the DOJ knows what's going on, the FBI knows what's going on, and they do absolutely nothing. I am hoping, I am optimistic that after January 20th, Trump puts in place the head of the SEC, the head of the DOJ, the head of the FBI, who's concerned about naked shorting, because this is how the so-called smart money keeps getting paid, by robbing and stealing from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, by creating counterfeit shares and never delivering them. And everybody knows it's happening, and everybody is silent. The only ones complaining about it are retail investors. Okay? Retail investors. And the thing is, you got CEOs of companies who are terrified to complain, because whenever they complain about the naked shorting, they end up under investigation themselves. I mean, it's absolutely crazy what they're allowed to do in the United States stock market. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think $26.9 billion of counterfeit merchandise in any other industry would be tolerated. Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.